Hey guys, Hubert here. I wanted to make a quick video showcasing my Shielding Seeker build. It's specifically optimized for PVE, and personally, I think this is like the best build you can run for Tier 4 in regards to getting your dungeons done because this build carries right now. I believe Seekers carry dungeon parties more than any other class right now. Obviously, it's nice to have a good DPS, but a lot of the mechs, if you don't have adequate shielding, your party's just gonna die. And notice I'm saying shielding, not healing. I am a seeker, but I am using Cordy Wand here. And Cordy Wand gives me an 85% boost to my eye wall. This is the main component to this build. If you don't have a Cordy Wand, I wouldn't recommend this build. You might want to move on. But if you do have a Cordy wand, this is like bis for PvE. And then the other things I do to get full shield health, I rock triple shield health runes everywhere I can. So you notice it's on all my jewelry pieces, pretty much everywhere. And then additionally, on top of that, you're rocking 4-piece Twilight, which gives you an extra 30% shield health. And then if you have it, there is a new ring that gives shield health, and there's a new belt that gives shield health from tier 4 that's very good. You can also use the new 4-piece set bonus from tier 4 that gives shield health and healing. That's probably pretty good, especially if combined with these other ones. And then essentially with all this gear, my shield health is at 150%. My cooldown's at 106, and like these are the two main pieces I'm really looking at here. You really want good cooldown, you want good shield health, some nice to haves. Attack speed's always nice, and then having your crit over 1,000 just so you crit on your shields is pretty good as well. And then to go into my actual skills here, it's a pretty standard seeker setup. I'm running like all the damage buffs I can. I'm running this new passive. I need to level it, but I'm kind of poor on skill books right now. This is my mastery tree. I don't think this is optimized. This is just whatever the heck I have right now. So take this with a grain of salt. And then my traits, again, not perfectly optimized, but this is what I'm running. Again, feel free to change it however you see fit. But basically what I want to show you guys is that I can go into a random epic dungeon all by myself here. Notice because I'm playing healer, I get an insta pop. And I'm doing this just for the video. I don't have any tokens here, but I do want to show you guys how good this build actually is. Notice we are on one of the harder of the two dungeons in my opinion, and we have some like decent players here it looks like, but there's definitely some suboptimal stuff happening here in terms of like PvE builds. So I'm just going to try to showcase this build the best I can, keep these dummies alive, and I'll show you that even the harder of the two dungeons, you can basically just carry your team, regardless of their strength, to victory here. Only thing I'll say on this build or on this dungeon, be careful of these guys. They're annoying. But yeah, here's the shields, 22k. And notice all you have to do is shield, blitz, and then you wait for the shields to run out, and then you pop them again. So there we go, big shield. And if I want to be a really good seeker, I will blitz the let's see, who's got a better build? Maybe this guy. I will blitz the non-wand DPS in the party. And you just gotta be careful with the healer aggro, things like that. And then yeah, so just blitz, eyeball. That's it. It's really really simple, and everyone's nice and comfy. Everyone's alive. Put your healing touches on your non-wand DPS. give them your buffs, and should be pretty easy from there.
Holy macro.
Brother. This guy is getting lost. And my team's gonna die because I tried to help. Yeah, notice these guys look like they haven't done this dungeon before. If you guys know the mechs and where to go, you'll know my team is not going where they're supposed to be going.
Alert. Alert. Intruder detected.
But it's fine.
Activating
We got big shields. We'll fix everything here. And look, eyewall, blitz, and you just kind of chill.
Colossus energy activated.
And bonus points, if you learn the mechs and stuff, you'll kind of learn better timings for when to pop eyewall. For example, if these guys don't block this pillar, there's going to be a big boom. Alright, they didn't block the pillar. I probably should have eyewalled. Whatever. You're supposed to just block this pillar and let the other ones die. In case you guys don't know the mech, that's how you do it. And then you let the last pillar die. And then the boss spawns. But yeah, you'll notice my team doesn't look like they all know what they're doing here. This might be some of their first time on this dungeon. But I'm gonna make sure this is a easy experience for everyone. And I'm just gonna keep popping the shield. Be careful of these pillars because they will like perma-freeze you if you're not careful. That's annoying. And yeah, so it's pretty simple. Eyewall, blitz, chill. And then once I'm up, gonna eyeball again and throw out my flash wave. And that's pretty much it. Not too bad. And what I really want to do is get to the boss here and just kind of show you that, you know, a lot of people die to this boss if they do it wrong. See if I can get my team to come in the right spot here. There we go. It's a good spot to group them. You just kind of come back here. And a lot of people die right here. This is where it gets tricky, right? Like I just popped my second eye wall. So I'm hoping this flash wave saves them, but this is the biggest weakness of the build is you get to this like awkward spot where your shields are down essentially. So there are certain mechs that will tax your shields, force you to kind of use them twice in quick succession, and then that's kind of what gets people killed. But for the most part, if your team's like dodging stuff correctly, you can pretty much carry with the shields.
Felonex's cradle unlocked. Felonex activated.
again, in case you guys forgot, these are what I'm running. I'm also running the range core just for funsies. It's kind of nice. But, you know, this isn't optimal. This is just what I have. I recommend everyone use whatever you have. Looks like somebody got lost. But yeah, just run whatever you have. Whatever heroics you have or don't have, that's fine. Just the important bits. Try to get over 120 shield health. Try to get up to 120 cooldown. I guess 110's fine because when you pop natures, you get 10 more. And then I try to get 1,000 crit. And that makes sure I have big crit shields. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize they moved the party order. And then watch I wall. I think I could probably do my rotation a little bit better here if I save my flash wave for like after my my blitz, but my flash wave lasts pretty dang long. Jump, jump, roll. I did miss the first jump, so I can do the rest. Alright, and then this part is pretty taxing, so hopefully I can keep them alive here. Oh, they do not know the mech at all. Nobody's up here. This might be a disaster run. Alright, let's try to save everyone with shields. Yeah, you're supposed to come up here and just kill the boss. I know like one person like can't hit him or something and they have to like kill this stuff on the outside, but everyone else should be up here. Alright, I think we're doing it. This is very iffy here. We're not gonna kill all the tiers here, but that's fine. You don't fail for that. And then for this mech, you're supposed to block everywhere but the cradle, or whatever this is. Oh, no, 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 don't block, don't block. Okay, no, don't do that. There we go. Somebody fixed it. Otherwise that would have hurt. I probably could have saved them if they did it wrong with my shield, but it would be nice not to have to do that. Jump, jump, roll, easy peasy. And then my shields are coming back up. I'll pop it now. Get a nice little blitz. Jump, jump, roll. And we'll pop the next shield right before that mech, because that mech hurts. And again, I've seen Seekers that have good healing, but they don't have any shielding, and people just kind of get one-shot by some of these new mechs. That's why I really like having the Seeker. If you don't have the Cordy Orb or the Cordy Wand, I'd probably recommend you just play Oracle. The downside to Oracle is you don't have a Deadly Mark, and Deadly Mark is pretty dang important to keeping your DPS at a good level. But yeah, that's it. That's the build. Big old shields for everyone. It's super nice, super comfy, super easy to play, and I recommend this to everyone. I've run this in Nightmare. I run this for like all my PVE groups. Wouldn't recommend it in PvP, but I do bust it out every now and then when it's like a fairly uncontested like conflict boss. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, if this helped you out, give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments. Just ask away. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. Peace.